Hello guys, my name's Greg from Central New York Backpacker. I got the Lightheart gear rain jacket and the kilt on. I'm going to do a little review for you. I'm going to start with the rain jacket. This is an extra large. I've got long arms. Hopefully you can see that. Weighs 7.2 ounces. It's made of a 30 denier ripstop nylon. It's silicone coated on the outside, and the inside is a polyurethane coating. The front is just a plain plastic zipper. Has a little storm flap with velcros. It's got elasticized sleeves or wrist cuffs along with velcro. Has really big pit zips. It's comfortable, it's well sewed. All of the seams are bonded, which means they're sewed in such a manner that they're not going to leak, or you don't need to use seam seal on it. Now in terms of a raincoat, this works fine, but when I backpack with it, when I use it with my pack, pretty much within an hour or so of any decent amount of rain, I'm wet, soaking wet, from basically the pack pushing the water through the fabric. So basically wherever the pack meets your body, it pushes the water through. So it doesn't work great for backpacking. It is, it's warm enough. At first when I started to use this, I thought, well geez man, I'm sweating a lot. But then I figured out over time that it wasn't sweat, it was just that it was the fabric, the water was being pushed through the fabric. It has a hydrostatic head of greater than 3,000, which is basically a test or scientific measure of how waterproof the fabric is. So basically what that is they take a cylinder, 1-inch diameter glass cylinder that's open at both ends, and they slap the fabric on the bottom of it, and they start adding water into the cylinder. And now as the water goes up, as you can imagine, the pressure gets greater and greater on the fabric, and then eventually it starts to leak. Well, at whatever height the water gets to when it starts to leak, that's the hydrostatic head of the fabric. Now there's a couple of interesting articles. One was on myopencountry.com, where they go into a lot more detail on the hydrostatic head of the fabrics, and basically from their site it says that if your coat has a hydrostatic head of 10,000 on a light rain, your pack with a pack, it's basically going to leak. So yeah, that's probably about it for the rain jacket. It's got a couple of adjustments here with the hood. Not much of a brim, but it stays up when you walk. It works fine as a rain jacket. And it's crafted well enough, sewed well enough. It's $99 on lightheartgear.com. What else can I say about it? Let me see my cheat sheet. Oh, comes with a stuff sack. Stuff sack weighs like 6 grams, so it's made out of the same material. And 30 denier ripstop nylon. Yeah, I think I covered everything. Now the kilt weighs 3.2 ounces or 92 grams. Let me just get this off so I can show you that. So it's pretty nice. It's basically Got a little slip here, little clip, and then it velcros around you. I really like the kilt. This is a large. It's really nice for tight trails or where you have to kind of brush up against stuff. If you're walking through anything that's been wet or it's damp from like even the next day in the morning, if there's a lot of dew. This is really nice too. And it just kind of goes on you like that. You kind of just clip it here. Has some adjustment there, and you're good to go. It's cool because, you know, and it works well because there's no pressure, and it just can flop around, and it's great. It's light, and it stays up. I never really had any problem with it falling down or needing to really adjust it. I like this a lot. And yeah, I guess I could do a little walk around. But that's all for today. Hope you find something that works for you.